Namaskar. Hello my student. Nice to meet you again and welcome to my channel Wista Wardana. My name is Mr. Agus. For today, you will get mathematics class again with me. And before I start the lesson, please support me by subscribe this channel. It will help me to make more mathematics learning video. And for today, before we go on to the topic, I would like to invite you to pray together. I hope our learning process today runs well. Let's pray together. Dear God, please bless myself, my teacher, and my friend, so we will understand the lesson that we will get today. Dear God. Okay, we already prayed together. And then, for today, let's go to the topic directly. Check this out.
Okay, my student, welcome to mathematics class with me, Mr. Agus. So, before I start the lesson, please support me by subscribe this channel. It will help me to make more mathematics learning video. So, let's continue to the topic. So, our topic today is about addition and subtraction. This is not something new for you because all of you already learned about addition and subtraction start from the first grade until now. But the differentiation with the addition and subtraction today and the addition and subtraction in previous grade is about the number that involving in the question. But the way to get the answer is similar like before. If you can understand about addition and subtraction in the previous grade, it will be easy to learn about addition and subtraction in this grade. So the purpose for this lesson is you have to understand about addition without carrying, addition with carrying, subtraction without borrowing, and subtraction with borrowing. All of them is very important for you, but I ask you to understand about how to answer the word problem about addition and subtraction. So the last subtopic is about word problems. So let's start from the first subtopic. The first subtopic is about addition without carrying. I would like to go to the example directly because it will be easy to explain you about this topic when you got the example about addition. For example, if we have the question like this, find the sum of 2,683 and 3,013. What is the answer? To get the answer, you have to change the question into addition format. This addition format will be like this. So you have to put every number based on their place value. Start from 1, 10, 100, and 1000. To get the answer, you have to start count from the lowest place value, and in this case is ones. In ones, you will get 3 plus 3. So, the answer is 6. And then, in the tens place value, we have 8 plus 1, and the answer is 9. And then, in the 100 place value, we have 6 plus 0, we got 6. And then, in the 1000 place value, we have 5. So, easy to know, the answer of this question is 5696. I think there is no problem for this case. Let's move to the other example. Let's move to addition with carrying. Example 2. Find the sum of 1840 and 3485. The solution is similar like before. You have to start count from the lowest place value. In this case, it start from ones. In ones, we have 0 plus 5. I think there is no problem here. You just start adding 0 by 5. You will get 5. And then, in the tens place value, we have 4 plus 8. 4 plus 8 equal to 12. And then, you just to write 2 only. And then, move one number or tens number in the answer of 12, carrying to the 100 place value, and you got 1 here. And then after that you have to adding 1 plus 8 plus 4 in 100 place value. You will get 13. You have to write 3 only, and then carrying 1 to the next place value. In this case is 2000 place value. And then in 1000 place value we have 1 plus 1 plus 3, and the answer will be 5. So the last answer is 5325. I think there is no problem for this example. Let's move to the next question. In the next question, we will learn about subtraction without borrowing. Subtraction without borrowing is easy because you just to subtract based on their place value. Start from the lowest place value, in this case is from ones. The result of 4268 subtracted by 1252. The answer is you have to start count from the lowest place value or from ones. In ones place value you have 8 minus 3. The answer is 5. And then in tens place value we have 6 minus 5. You got 1. And in 100 place value we have 2 minus 2. It will be 0. And in the 1000 place value we have 4 minus 1. It will be 3. So the answer is 3050. Let's move to the next example. In the next example, we still discussing about subtraction, but in this case you will get about subtraction with borrowing. In subtraction with borrowing, it will be a little difficult for you. Let's move to the example 4. The result of 7053 subtracted by 4292. Start from the lowest place value. We have 3 minus 2. This is no problem for you. You just write 1 here, and then after that move to the next place value. In next place value we have 5 minus 9. You know you cannot subtract 5 by 9. So you have to borrow the other number from the 100 place value or 1000 place value. But it will be more difficult because in 100 place value you got 0. And then you have to borrow from 1000 place value. In 1000 place value you got 7. You have to borrow one number from 7, and 7 will be 6. And move 1000 to 100. 1000 equal to 10 hundredths. So 0 become 10. And then after that, in 100 place value we have 10, so you can carry or borrow 10 or one number from 10, and 10 become 9 now. And in the 10th place value 5 become 15. And then after that you can easy to subtract 15 by 9, and the answer will be 6. And then in the 100th place value we have 9 minus 2 equal to 7. And then in the 1000th place value we have 6 minus 4, and then the answer is 2. So the last answer is 2761. Do you understand? If you have question, you can write your question in the comment, because I would like to move to the next example, especially in example 5 about word problem. Okay, this is about word problems. If you got the question like this, you have to read the question carefully, because you have to understand about the story in the question before you answer the question. And in this case, we have the story like this. A bookseller sold 2,751 books in the first month and 3,084 books in the second month. How many books did he sell altogether? So, I suggest you to use mathematics sentence to answer this question, because you can easy to understand about the question when you change the question into mathematics sentence. So the mathematics sentence of this question will be like this. There are 4 parts from mathematics sentence. The first one is noun, the second one is question, the third one is answer, and the last part is conclusion. So in the first part, now you have to write what is the information that you got from the question given. In this case, we have information like this. A bookseller sold 2,751 books in first month and 3,084 books in the second month. And then after you write the information that you got from the question, you move to the question. How many books did he sell altogether? After you write the noun and question, I think it will be easy to understand about this question. So the answer is about 2,751 plus 3,084. And to get the answer, you have to do like before. You have to change the question into addition format like this, and then start count from the lowest place value. In this case, start from ones. 1 plus 4 equal to 5, and then move to 10th place value. 5 minus 8 equal to 13. Write 3 and carrying 1. This is about addition with carrying. And then 1 plus 7 plus 0 equal to 8. And in the 1000th place value, we have 2 plus 3 equal to 5. So we got the answer is 5,835. But to make your answer perfectly, you have to write the conclusion, because this is word problem. So the conclusion is the seller sold 5,835 books altogether. Do you understand? Okay, I hope all of you already understand about this topic. And then let's move to the next example to make you more understand about this topic. Example 6. Example 6 is still about word problems. For you who already understand about this topic, you can answer it directly and compare your answer with me. And in this case, I suggest you to use mathematics center again and the between sentence will be like this. The information that you got from the question is the visitor of Bali Bird Park in 2 months is 8,531. The visitor in the first month is 4,834. How many visitors are there in another month? So, based on the information that you get from the question, we know this is about subtraction. So, you have to subtract 8,531 by 4,834, and then change the question into subtraction format. It will be like this. So 8,531 subtract by 4,834. Start from the lowest place value. In this case, start from 1. We have 1 minus 4. We know 1 cannot subtract by 4, so you have to borrow from the next place value. In this case, from tens, we have 3 here, and borrow 1, it will be 2, and in this one we have 11 now. 11 subtract by 4, it will be 7. And then in the tens place value we have 2 minus 3. You cannot subtract 2 minus 3. And then you have to borrow from 100 place value. In 100 place value we have 5, it will be 4 now. And then in tens place value we have 12 now. 12 minus 3 equal to 9. And then in 100 place value you got the same thing like before. You cannot subtract 4 by 8 directly, so you have to borrow from the next place value, in this case from 1000. You got 7 here, and then in 100 place value we have 14 now. 14 subtract by 8 will be 6, and in the 1000 place value we have 7 minus 4, we got 3. So in this case, got the answer is 3,697. But to make it completely, you have to write the conclusion based on the question given. This is about visitor in Bali Bird Park, so the conclusion will be like this. So there are 3,697 visitors in another month.
Okay, I think that's all my explanation about this topic. So I hope all of you already understand about what I had explained to you before. So if you have question about this topic, you can write your question in the comment column. And for today, I would like to say thank you for your attention, and see you again with me in the next mathematics learning video. Bye!